One of the big developments was the lawsuit that was filed by 3 civil liberties groups against the state's education tax credit. In New Hampshire, the Republican-led legislature last year approved a tax credit, not a voucher. Vouchers go directly to parents to offset some of the tuition costs in private school. These credits are actually allowed for owners of businesses that contribute to scholarships that are then given to students. These scholarships in the first several years of this program are issued to low and moderate income families. The lawsuit essentially says that by any other definition, this is a voucher, that this money gets in the hands of folks for their students to attend religious schools. That's a violation of the separation of church and state. That's in the state constitution. This case will be heard in Stratford County Superior Court over in Dover. The supporters of the education tax credit are very confident they're going to be able to prevail here. They point out that in many states that have these tax credits, there are 9 of them in the country, many courts in state and federal court have upheld the constitutionality of a tax credit. Voucher is a different matter. Vouchers have been ruled unconstitutional in some states. That's one of the reasons why they went with a tax credit. The biggest threat to this program, that started January 1st after all, really isn't this lawsuit, but is legislation to repeal the tax credit. I think certainly Governor Maggie Hassan would sign legislation to repeal that tax credit. She was very vocal against it during her campaign for governor. The Democratically led House probably will pass a repeal bill. So it really relies on the state Senate. What will they do? Well, as we know, there's 13 Republicans, 11 Democrats. This legislation passed with a lot of support in the Senate, but not with the support of 2 Republicans, Bob Odell, Leominster, Republican, and Nancy Stiles, a Hampton Republican. If those 2 stick to their opposition to a tax credit, then this repeal bill could pass. But there's going to be a lot of pressure on them to essentially allow this program, now that it's up and running, to try and see whether it works or not. It's very modest in the early years. Only $3 million in tax credits in the first year, $5 million in tax credits in the second year. So the pressure will be on them from the Republican establishment to let this program go forward. Should be an interesting debate. I think it'll be a closely argued issue in the legislature this year. One of the top issues. We'll follow it here for you.